Alright, we're now going to conclude the college special for Daniel with Jeopardy for the PlayStation 2.
From the Sony Pictures Studio, this is Jeopardy!
So let's see how we do in this game, shall we?
Thank you very much, Johnny. Hey, folks, it's time for Jeopardy, so good luck to all our players.
Thank you, Alex.
Let's get to the categories.
Let's see them.
A number from 1 to 10. CD. Your toast. Stately homes. The autobiography of Ben Franklin. And, to conclude, Sports World.
Ooh.
Player 1, you get us going.
Number from 1 to 10, 200.
Proverbial number that can play at that game.
What is 2?
Right.
Number from 1 to 10 for 400.
States in present-day New England.
Take a look. Here's the right
6.
response.
Number from 1 to 10 for 600.
Chambers in your heart.
This is the correct question.
4. Number from 1 to 10, 800.
Hey, you're still...
Days of prayer in a novena.
What on earth is a novena?
Is that it? Anyone? Here's what we were looking for.
9. Alright, finish the category.
Syllables in a line of standard iambic pentameter.
Nobody? This is the correct
10. Alright.
You're still in control of the board, Player 1.
Sports World for 200.
Former Oklahoma coach Barry Switzer moved south in 1994 to take over this pro football team.
Take a look. Here's
Dallas Cowboys. Sports World for 400.
Player 1, you're still...
This athletic shoe company was named for an African gazelle admired for its swiftness.
What is Nike? Oh, no. There we go. No. Nike athletic shoe. Okay, fine. There.
No, that's not right.
No, it's not Nike.
What we were looking for was
Reebok. Sports World for 600.
In 1994, a penalty kick goal by Dunga won this country its 4th Soccer World Cup.
What is Brazil?
That's it. Player 3, your turn.
Sports World for 800.
The 1997 model of this Chevrolet sports car is only the 4th redesign since its 1953 introduction.
What is the Corvette?
Right you are.
Sports World for 1,000.
Player 1.
The Washington Huskies won the 1997 title in this sport on the Cooper River in Camden, New Jersey.
Here's what we were looking for.
Rowing. Your toast for 200.
It's customary to toast these soft confections on sticks over a campfire.
What are marshmallows?
Right. Pick again.
Your toast for 4.
It's Kellogg's toaster pastry.
What are Pop-Tarts?
Correct. Pick again.
Your toast for 600. Answer! Daily Double.
Player 1, please make your way.
800.
Okay, here's the clue.
Parisians call it pain perdu, or lost bread. We call it this.
I don't know.
No, and I am sorry. Here's what we were looking for.
Oh, French toast. Your toast for 800.
Abbreviated GE, this company brought the toaster to life in 1909.
What is General Electric?
Precisely. Pick again.
To burn the British is to toast one of these muffins.
What is an English muffin?
Right. Pick again.
CD for 200.
CDs by this legend include Born to Run and Born in the USA.
Who is Bruce Springsteen?
Correct.
400.
Oops, I Did It Again was her follow-up to Baby One More Time.
Who is Britney Spears?
Right. Pick again.
Love Don't Cost a Thing was a single from her CD, J-Lo.
Who is Jennifer Lopez?
Correct.
800 CD.
She made her debut with Tuesday Night Music Club in 1993 and released Come On, Come On in 2002.
Who is Sheryl Crow?
Yes. Player 3, it's your turn.
CD for 1,000.
This rock group hit the charts with the CDs Human Clay and Weather.
Anyone? What we were looking for was this.
Who is Creed?
Player 3, you're still in control of the board.
The autobiography of Ben Franklin for 200.
Before moving to Philly, I lived most of the first 17 years of my life in this Massachusetts city.
What is Boston?
Correct.
Autobiography of Ben Franklin
Player
for
1,
400.
you choose.
On June 11, 1776, I was chosen to be a member of the committee that drafted this important declaration.
What is the Declaration of Independence?
Definitely.
Autobiography of Ben Franklin for 6.
Hey, you're still up, Player 1.
One of my last public acts was signing a 1790 petition to Congress urging the abolition of this practice.
What is slavery?
Correct. Pick again.
At the age of 70 in 1776, I was one of 3 congressional commissioners to this European nation.
This is the correct
France.
question.
Let's finish the category.
I invented this type of double lens for eyeglasses.
What are bifocals?
Definitely.
One category
If you
left.
would, player 3.
Stately homes for 200.
State where you'll find the homes of Harry Truman and Jesse James.
Here's what we were looking for.
Missouri.
I'd like stately homes for 400.
A house in this state's city of Hackensack was given to Baron von Steuben for service to the United States. He sold it.
Never heard of that city, Hackensack.
Here's what we were looking for.
New Jersey.
Stately homes for 600.
The L.L. Nunn House is an architectural highlight of Telluride in this state.
This is what we wanted.
Colorado.
Give me stately homes for 800.
You can visit the mansion of shipping magnate Jeremiah Lee in Marblehead in this state.
What is Massachusetts?
Well done, yes.
Alright, and the last clue.
The final answer on this board is
The house of Jonathan Hager stands in the town named for him in this state.
this is the correct question.
Maryland. And that is the end of the Jeopardy round.
All right, that brings us to the end of the Jeopardy round. Let's see how our players are doing.
I have the lead at $4,600.
Splendid work, player 1.
Player 3, excuse me, is in second place with 3,200. And player 2, who we did not hear from at all in that round, is in third at 0. He'll go first in Double Jeopardy, which we're going to get
Ladies and
to
gentlemen,
right
it's
now.
now time for Double Jeopardy.
And let's take a look at our Double Jeopardy categories.
Now, the categories for the Double Jeopardy round.
Work It,
Work it,
Road Trip,
road trip,
Measure Twice,
measure twice,
Recent American History,
recent American history,
Quasi-Related Pairs,
quasi-related pair,
and finally,
and our final category,
World Cities.
world cities.
And where's player 2 going to start?
Off we go, player 2.
Road trip for 400. A 100-foot tall Coke bottle adorns a mall in front of the MGM Grand Hotel in this city.
What is Las Vegas?
Correct.
Viva Las Vegas.
Player 1.
Road Trip 800.
Bowie, California. This type of abandoned town features 170 buildings in a state of arrested decay.
What is a ghost town?
Correct. Pick
Road Trip 1200.
A long lit-up M marks the Hernando de Soto Bridge that crosses this river at Memphis.
Anyone at all? This is what we
The
wanted.
Mississippi River. Road Trip for 1600.
You're still in control of the...
In 1946, a chain of convenience stores in Texas adopted this name to reflect the hours they were open.
What is 7-Eleven?
Correct.
Road Trip for 2000? Answer! Daily Double! One of the two in this round.
Player one, please make
I'll
your
just go
way
for
to
1,000.
Okay, here's the clue.
In 1999, experts at the Smithsonian began work on the conservation of the Star-Spangled Banner from this fort.
I'll see what is Fort Sumter.
Good guess.
That is not correct.
Take a look. Here's the right response.
Fort McHenry. Alright, I'm down to 6,400, but I get to pick again. Quasi-related pairs for 400.
Bullet Star McQueen and Uganda's Amin.
Anybody? Take a look. Here's the right response.
Steve and Edie. Heard of Steve McQueen, but not Edie Amin.
You're still in...
Heavyweight champ Larry and golfing champ Tom.
This is the correct
Holmes
question.
and Watson. Let's try something else. World Cities for 400.
Krung Thep, the Thai name for this largest city in Thailand, means City of Angels.
What is Bangkok?
Yes, indeed.
Bangkok.
Player three, your turn.
World cities for 800.
When Pizarro founded this Peruvian capital city in 1535, he called it the City of Kings, not the City of Beans.
What is Lima?
Right you are.
World Cities for 1,200.
Player one, your turn.
Named for a U.S. president, it's Liberia's most populous city.
Anyone at all? What we were looking for was this.
Monrovia. World Cities 1,600. Excuse me.
It's the capital of Brazil.
What is Buenos Aires? No? Unless it's in Argentina. Now I'll just see what is Buenos Aires. No, I think it's somewhere else. Okay.
Regrettably,
Where's Montevideo? No.
What we were looking for...
Oh, Brasilia.
Player one, you're...
Oh, this Indian city's writers' building on Dalhousie Square once housed the British East India Company's clerks.
Take a look. Here's the right response.
Calcutta. Alright. Quasi-related pairs 1,200.
Jekyll's dark half and a worshipper at the Golden Temple in the Punjab.
Okay, what is Hyde?
Correct. Pick again.
There we go.
A World War II German defensive line and Judge Beam.
This is the correct
Siegfried
question.
and Roy.
You're still in control of the...
The Magic Mountain author and a 1978 Christopher Reeve role.
Anybody? Take a look. Here's the right response.
Man and Superman. Measure twice for 400.
A 10 square mile area covers 6,400 of these.
There are feet.
No, that's not right. Sorry.
Ah.
Take a look. Here's the right
Oh,
response.
acres. Measure twice for 800.
A gigawatt equals 1,000 of these.
Anyone at all? What we were looking for was this.
Megawatts.
I love you a bushel and one of these, or 5 of these total.
Barrels?
This is what we wanted.
No, a peck. Measure twice for 1,600.
If your shotgun has a bore of 18.52 millimeters, this measurement is 12.
What we were looking for was this.
Gauge.
Hey, you're still up, player one.
A 24-carat stone weighs 4.8 of these metric units.
What we were looking for was
Grams.
this.
Work it for
Player
400.
one, you're still in control of the board.
Work hard, but don't work your fingers to this.
What is the bone?
Precisely.
Work at 800.
You may start working hard on a project when you sink these body parts into it.
What are your teeth?
Correct. Take again.
Work at 1,200.
It's where you put your shoulder, especially if your wagon is stuck in the mud.
Nobody? This is the correct question.
To the wheel. Work it for 1,600.
To really apply yourself to a task, you can buckle or knuckle this way.
What is down?
Very good.
Finish the category.
If you're a dromedary camel, you can bust this. If you're a Bactrian camel, you can bust 2 of them.
What is a hump? Okay.
Right.
There we go. Recent American history for 400.
On August 26, 1958, it voted by a 5-to-1 margin for statehood.
Take a look. Here's the right
What
response.
is Alaska?
You're still in control of the...
On January 20th, 1997, he said, "At this last presidential inauguration of the 20th century,
Who is Bill Clinton?
That's it.
1,200, please.
He gave his I Have a Dream speech at a civil rights march on August 28, 1963.
Who is Martin Luther King?
I'm sorry, that's wrong.
Oh, what?
Take a look. Here's the right response.
Oh, Martin Luther King Jr. 1600.
On May 21st, 1927, this American aviator landed in Paris and was welcomed by a crowd of about 100,000 people.
Who's Charles Lindbergh?
Yes, indeed.
There we go. And I get the last clue
Final
because
answer.
it's the Daily Double.
Player one, please make your
400 only.
Here's the clue.
On June 17, 1972, 5 were arrested for burglarizing Democratic Party headquarters in this Washington, D.C. apartment complex.
What is the White House?
Nice try, but
Nope.
that's incorrect. Here's what we were looking for.
What did we need? Watergate Hotel. Oh yeah, for the Watergate scandal. Alright, well that's it for Double
That's the
Jeopardy.
Double Jeopardy round. Let's check out the scores, shall we?
And I finish up with $12,000. Player 3 has 3,600.
Go.
Player 2 did not ring in during the game at all, and therefore will not be playing Final Jeopardy with us.
It's Final Jeopardy time. Once I give you the category, you'll have a few seconds to decide on your wager. Sorry, Player 2, but you can't continue with us in Final Jeopardy.
And what is our Final Jeopardy category going to be?
Second place is still up for grabs.
19th century presidents.
Presidents.
I'm going to wager absolutely nothing.
Here is the Final Jeopardy answer.
The 1853 novel Clotel, or The President's Daughter, alleges that this man had an affair with a slave.
Good thing I didn't risk anything because I don't know this one. Well, let's see if player
See if
2
we got
came
the
up
right
with the
question.
correct response.
Your question, Player 3, was...
Or rather, player 3. Thomas Jefferson?
Quite the gamble, Player
It was
3.
Thomas Jefferson.
It was worth it, wasn't it? Good for you.
And player 2 doubled to 7,200.
Your question, Player 1, was...
I was not able to say Thomas Jefferson.
Sorry, no. What did that cost you?
But I win the game with $12,000.
That was a heck of a game.
And on that note, we will conclude our college graduation special for Daniel. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time.